very difficult to achieve the identical sound of 1969. We were as authentic as we possibly could be with the type of equipment, the type of microphones, the way we recorded it, but a lot of what soul music is simplicity. It's complex in its simplicity, and there's a very fine art to it, but there's just a real simplicity in the delivery, in what needs to be said, and it was a challenge for me to figure out, how do I say things in a new and interesting way, both lyrically, sonically, melodically, any of it. Say it smart, but simple. I wanted the vibe of this record to be warm and thick and dark, like that pain is when you're in love. You're just in a dark, thick place. But I didn't want it to be dark in a hopeless way. I feel like my music is lyrically and conceptually for what I like to call the bruised but not broken, the people who have experienced loss and who have experienced pain, but it has not broken them. Blood from a Stone is a great example. The way Tim arranged the horns, the way Kyle played the guitar, the way that the entire song was captured, the way my girls sang the background vocals. When I sat down and heard that song, I just knew, I burst into tears. I knew that I had achieved coming full circle back to a sound I was raised on. That's when I knew it was solidified for me that I would call the record O'Farrell Street, because that is the street I was born on. That is the street I was raised on. That is where I heard the music that inspired this record.
And I've been watching myself going crazy while my broken heart is still holding on.
Gin and Cigarettes. It was inspired by my grandmother, who was very influential in my musical upbringing. The way Eddie played the keys on this song, the quality of the strings, the way they sound, the way they were recorded, really tips its hat to the style of music my grandmother listened to, and sort of that sad, melancholy, repetitive life that I remember her having.
Nothing but time to build a case for regret. Nothing but time for gin and cigarettes.
As much as people need an antidote or a voice for their pain, they also need something to be able to turn on and be like, it's gonna be a good day. And this is that. This is the song to start your day with. It's hopeful while still touching on something that's difficult. I'm a very impatient person. It all stems from a conversation that there's just not enough of things. There's not enough love, there's not enough time, there's not enough, so you have to hurry and grab what you can. There's lack everywhere, which I'm finding is not the case at all. You gotta give things time to grow and happen on their own. A lot of the songs on this record were inspired by this particular relationship, and this song kind of sums it up. There's been the highs and lows of it, the merry-go-round of it, the unnecessary, what I would like to call unnecessary, moments within it. But, looking back, none of it was wasted or in vain, like I say in the song. Like, when stuff happens, you have a choice. You can let it break you, you can let it harden you and make you miserable, and you can chew on that misery for as long as you desire. or you can look at it and say, okay, what is there to get here? And you can take what you need and leave what you don't and press forward. And when I finished that song, you know, that song alone, I was like, I've done something with this experience. This entire project has come from a feeling place, and I've been careful to surround myself and choose people that are passionate about this era, this music, this project, and are coming from a heart-centered place. And I think that's what soul music is. It's called soul music because it comes from the deepest part of somebody, a part that you can't see and you can't touch, you can only feel.